Right now, for more on the markets, we want to bring in Lori Calvasina. She is the head of U.S. equity strategy at RBC Capital Markets. Lori, typically on a week like this, we'd be talking all about the Fed and what it's going to do. We'd be really focused on that. But because it's an election week, maybe we have other things we're focused on. What are you watching?
So, look, we're still plowing through earnings season. And, I read so much about the election and earnings calls the last 2 weeks. I'm looking forward to when we actually get past the event to see if the company tone changes a bit. Because I'll tell you, Becky, like all this anxiety, all this angst that's weighing on investors, it's weighing on companies as well. And I'm seeing that loud and clear in the transcripts. So I will be very interested to see if that does change later this week.
What are they waiting on? What do they want to see, and what might they do as a result of whatever?
I've asked that at certain conferences that we've held and haven't gotten straight answers. But the best I can understand, and I did have one company tell me this a few weeks back, they're just waiting to get past the event to see what they're dealing with. And we've had some companies come out and, sort of say, look, we can handle either administration. You are seeing some commentary on tariffs. You're seeing a little bit on taxes. Obviously, the sort of stimulus packages that have been passed by the current administration, those are coming up in conversation a bit. But it doesn't really seem to be any one issue when I've tried to poke and prod on this. It really does seem to be just getting past the uncertainty.
Does that mean companies aren't doing things that they might otherwise? They're waiting to see what happens before they decide longer-term plans?
I think probably so. I am seeing some companies say that that's what their customers are doing, both corporate customers and consumers. More so on the former than the latter, to be honest. But we are seeing companies, and to be honest, we even saw this in the last reporting season, some companies saying it's taking longer to get deals through. It's taking decisions longer to get made, and I'm seeing that commentary really escalate in recent weeks.
Do you think that there is some watershed moment that comes maybe Wednesday or Thursday of this week if we know who the next president's going to be, or is it more complex than that?
I think it's more complex than that. And, I sort of share your concern because I think whoever wins, right, it's going to take some time to see what policies they've been talking about are a priority. I mean, we've gotten this enormous menu from both candidates, and they're not going to be able to do everything. I think, one of the earlier conversations, commentary about tax, right? I mean, that does have to go through Congress. So both candidates can say, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do that. But the reality is it is going to have to go through Congress. And so, the corporate tax rate on the Harris side comes up quite a bit, 21 to 28. We have modeled that out. It would be a significant hit to S&P 500 earnings. But do you really think we're going to get the 28%? It's going to take some time to figure that out.
Okay, so we're talking about maybe more than 3 months even. The inauguration isn't until January. And then or do you think this all gets gamed out in the next couple of months? I
think you're going to have some short-term reactions to the event. And then I think markets are probably going to put some of this stuff on the back burner. I mean, and we do know that tax policy is going to have to be dealt with either way. It's going to take quite some time to figure out. I do think that at the end of the day, markets, again, stocks can really sort of navigate different environments. We do know that when we talk about issues with our analysts, they're a good proxy for investors. They're a good proxy for companies. They're sort of the funnel by all of this getting pulled into one place. When we've done some survey work, it's regulation, it's taxes, it's trade and tariffs. Those are the big issues.
Lori, very quickly, if companies are waiting to see what happens, do you think investors should take the same approach?
I think they should. I've been telling people not to trade the event this week. I'm more interested in whether or not we have any big gaps up or down, and then coming in and try and take advantage of some of those opportunities.
So if the market sells down, you'd buy. If it trades up, you'd sell?
When we model out next year, we come up with 6,200 on the S&P to 6,500, depending on what the earnings environment looks like. We need to see the starting point, of course, but I think if you put politics aside, the economy is pretty sound. Valuations should stay pretty elevated if we do get those Fed cuts.
Okay.